In the last episode, we saw what Adobe Firefly can do. Today, we figure out what to make. Welcome to Prompted. This is episode 2. This is where we start with an idea. This episode is sponsored by Adobe, so thank you, Adobe. Well, so we are building a cinematic teaser, around 45 seconds to 60 seconds max. And we'll be making that entirely inside Adobe Firefly, right? Today we go through the concept, my workflow. We will brainstorm a couple of ideas. We'll see a prompt structure that really helps, and maybe create a few rough visuals, like a mood board of sorts. Interesting, right? Let's go. So every film or a video starts with an idea. And before we rush and make some images or start prompting, we need to know what the idea is all about. And I'll share my workflow that I like to use. After I have a rough idea or concept note of what I want to make, I start working on a script, maybe a voiceover. And I use ChatGPT or Claude, depending on your preference. You can use either. You give it a context of what you want, and it will give you a script. And I like to go through it. I like to make a lot of manual changes in that. It feels like it's something that I want to make. So this is a concept that I want to work on, right? 45 to 60 second cinematic teaser with a voiceover about a lone traveler moving through different worlds, discovering the invisible connections that bind them together. In other words, a lone traveler traveling through different worlds, right? I don't have a script. I'll just go along. But this voiceover will guide us through the video. The voiceover is, every mind holds a world. Mountains that have never been seen. Storms that have never been felt. Faces that have never existed. You know yours. You have always known it. It's been waiting until now. The idea behind this teaser, since we're creating stuff in Adobe Firefly, it's all about whatever you imagine, whatever stories are there within you. Now you have the tools to actually make them. Every mind holds a world, like there are so many worlds in your mind, and now you have the tools to make it. I've shown you the voiceover, you know the concept. To make this, we'll be using a prompt structure. This is the prompt structure that we'll be using. So it goes like this. You have subject plus action, then you mention camera, lighting, environment, physics, style, and some negative rules. Basically what it does is it gives context to the model of what exactly you want. The more you give context while prompting, the better are the results. And then there are some negative rules, what not to do. The negative rules are as important as all this prompt structure because it tells the model that I don't want this. And when we see a couple of examples, you will see exactly how we use the negative rules. So every prompt we use for images or maybe for videos, we'll use this exact structure. The more consistent the structure is, the more consistent our results will be, right? So let's see. So this is a dump of ideas that I was thinking. Different worlds, yes, maybe ancient, modern, futuristic even. Mountains, storms, fire, water, an alien bazaar of sorts, and definitely a dragon. And yeah, of course, all connected through a lone traveler. So this is what the mood boarding will be. Like I want to include all these elements in my teaser. And now we'll start creating some images which include all these elements. Not final shots, just the feel, just the surrounding, just worlds. So that we can visualize the teaser before we actually get into making images or videos. Snow, desert, dragons, mountains, etc. We explore everything. So this is it. We use the prompt structure. I used two models, Nano Banana Pro and GPT Ep.2. And if you can see here, there's a mood board of sorts. For the first one, I wanted water fields reflecting the sky. So I put that in ChatGPT, told it to give me a prompt in the prompt structure that we are following. And this is what it gave me. Endless shallow water, right? Surface is broken by subtle natural lines, extreme wide shot, camera, the shot, the lighting. Even it has the IMAX 65mm photorealistic cinematic. It includes a negative prompt which says no people, no buildings, no boats. And look at this. I think this really works. This is something like a fire and water together. Looks amazing. I wanted a whale just flying or swimming through the sky in the clouds. This is nice. Enormous, giant, frozen wave of sorts. This is a bazaar, alien marketplace. And the last one is a dragon. I wanted a red dragon, and this looks amazing. Look at that. This is exactly what I had in my mind. The visuals, the tone. I can actually see the video more clearly now. So this is a few images that we have made just for mood boarding. These are not final images. We'll be making a lot of corrections. We'll be making a lot of changes to them. We'll still have to add a lone traveler in these, and we'll be working on the traveler later. Right now we have the world. I think the tone of this world is locked. I think this is very good. And remember I told you later in the series you will see how exactly Firefly boards is helping us sort the images and the videos. Look at this. If I zoom out here, right from my workflow here, the concept, to the voiceover, I have the prompt structure and some details, the visual ideas, and this is the final mood board with the prompts, right? So we can sort all these things together inside Firefly boards. And now moving forward, when we make images and videos, boards will really help us sort it out, like keep all the images at one place. All the good ones, we can sort them out and put it there, and then put the videos next to it. You will see, it's a lot of fun. So that's it for this episode. In this episode, we saw the prompt structure, the concept, a voiceover, and a few rough images of how I want the video to look like. In the next episode, we start actually shaping the world. We will start creating images. We will create a character, the lone traveler. I'll show you how to maintain consistencies throughout. And that's it. If you like this video, stay tuned and follow for more. Bye.